Folks, welcome to this exciting video where you once again join me in the wild landscape of Scotland. And once again this week I've been limited as to where I can go because of the extreme storm conditions. And today I've come to a special place to document the North Sea when it's at its most ferocious. Some of the waves ripping in here today are just absolutely insane. I've come into this little abandoned house at the coast because it's so extremely windy out here today. It's just impossible to even do an adventure. And literally this bit of coast here, I'm near Boddin. Well, in last week's video I was down at the old lime kiln and I've come back to a similar area today, a little bit further around the coast. And when I step outside this door it's just extreme wind, but I'm going to make my way along to the next little bit of this building. Whoa! Check out the ferociousness of the sea right here, folks. So that was so windy. That's how a little house like this is perfect shelter. Just for a short video, I enjoy exploring and seeing things, and this little house here, it's actually almost gone into the sea. And on nights like this you can see why. The sea's pounding the front here, and in the recent few weeks more and more of this earth at the front door is getting washed away. And that's how I thought it was cool to come and document this house. You can see how the fireplace has been up on the second story there, and then there's been cupboards in the end wall, and you can just imagine this would have been a lot lower at that time as well, and somebody would have been huddled in front of this fireplace. Look at that, the old square nails are still sticking out. That one time would have held on the old mantelpiece here. And once again the upstairs room, a little fishing community here in this area. Wow, I can't even believe the ferociousness of this storm. Check it out, folks, I just love to see it. The wild lands of Scotland. Now and again it looks pretty calm, it's just like a bubbling cauldron of water, and then all of a sudden you get these massive waves. Look, there's some biggies building up out there now. It's almost like there's a wind comes in front of these big waves. This is insane, the size of these waves tonight out here. Wow, look at these ones coming in. I'm way ahead on further around here. I can see evidence here where the water's been right up at this height recently, and obviously with these storm surges it's no safe to like kick about too close to the edge. Wow, the quantity of water in those waves, and the tide's pretty far in just now. The water's coming right up to the back of the beach. The crazy thing down here at the coast is the extreme wind. Further inland with this storm there doesn't seem to be as much of the strong wind. The noise of these waves tonight is just something special out here. You can hear them pulling the pebbles and then crashing onto the pebbles. That's what shapes these coastal environments. Wild seas. Wow, the roar is just incredible right here. So cool being able to document wild areas of Scotland like this for the world to see. Different times you get an essence of how Scotland could change from summer to winter. It's just one extreme to another. One minute it's overgrown and then it's desolate. Some of the waves further up the coast, wow. These waves are of biblical proportions out here, folks. Wow, I've said it a few times, but the roar from the water is just blowing my mind. It's nights like this, folks, that the old harbour here will get wiped out Look, there's a frisbee line there. Somebody probably threw that in Montrose and it landed here. That's how strong the winds are. I can't believe the way the water looks as it crashes into these rocks. It comes blasting out into the air, and it's a little less windy at this side. I'm aware that waves could breach the land and come over, but I think the way it is I should be okay. Sometimes the sea looks quite low and then 2 seconds later, boom, it comes up to the height of this. And I'm always amazed how the earth keeps falling off the top of this. That's one of the fastest eroding areas here, and it's actually limestone under the ground at that point with the red earth on top of it, the clay type earth. So windy. I do apologise for that in the audio, folks, but this is just some mad scenes. So in the recent storms, this old fishing boat has actually taken damage, which is sad to see. They've sat here for absolute years. This is the old winch platform here that used to winch the boats up and down the old launch ramp, which is now just about completely eroded away. Wow, what a scene out here. It's cool just to come down often and do like a short video, document a wild area of land, a wild time. I was just taking my chance to come out of the wind and take a couple of clips. Whoa, the waves is coming spraying up here. This land is just severely eroded away. It's not safe to probably go out to the line kiln because the waves at the other side of it are hitting it. Buildings like that are unsafe structures. Anyway, we're going to end this short storm mad wave adventure here in front of these little boats. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with the next adventure, wherever I end up going. Hopefully I'll be out of this storm by that time, back to exploring abandoned history.